But in every single Dark Souls game, I'm trying to think. Yeah, every single one of them.
Elden Beast, a bitch.
Joke. Yep,
Gwen,
total joke boss.
Bitch.
Gwen, massive joke.
Yeah.
Soul of Cinder, massive joke.
And I would like to say something at the beginning of this podcast I've been waiting to tell you guys the whole day.
Okay.
I think that Black Myth Wukong is the best game ever made.
You like it that much?
Good.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Good.
Wait, how far are you? Did you finish it?
Well, I am a 30-year-old man. Now, once again, I like to say, my top 1 and 2 was Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise.
Yeah.
Then Bloodborne.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Better than Elden Ring for me. It's clearly not the same type of game.
Sure.
But a lot of people compare it, so whatever.
Of course.
It's just really good. I just beat Chapter 4. I'm in Chapter 4.
What's the final boss of Chapter 4?
The spider.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, I somehow cheesed it. There was a needle that turns off the boss's main mechanic.
Oh, so you weren't good enough to do it.
No, I had no idea.
Oh, right. So you just accidentally used the thing that made the fight easier.
You can watch the VOD.
That's really convenient.
You can watch the VOD. I just used my cooldowns when they were up.
So
I didn't change my build.
Yeah.
At all. I just pressed the buttons.
For sure. For sure.
Well, that's one of the only relics you have at that point, right? There's the cape and then the needle.
Oh, I never used the relics.
I didn't use them either.
Yeah.
So I kept seeing people be like, "Why does she never use the
Wait, they're
relic?"
so
And
good.
I'm like, "What the fuck is the relic?"
But they're so good. Why
Yeah,
would you
I didn't use them.
Oh, like for example, the fight that gave me the most trouble the entire game was
Yellow Long. I know
Yellow
that
Long.
because whenever I started my stream, people were saying Tectone is doing Yellow Long. And whenever I was ending my stream, people were saying Tectone is doing Yellow Long.
So you know what's crazy?
Yeah?
So I beat that fight. Took me 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Took you an hour. Took you an hour. What you didn't realize is I took a big break in between that fight. I was eating a lot of food.
Right, of course.
Okay?
For about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Well,
So that way it would have been him doing it faster than me. Right, guys?
No. No matter what, you did faster.
I know that.
However, you were using the easiest build to beat it.
Really?
And I checked your VOD.
Really?
Yes, I did. Because I'm that petty.
How do you know that's the easiest build?
Because after I beat it...
So you're looking things up on YouTube?
So after I beat it, chat was saying, Aspen beat it than this, Aspen beat it than this. And I'm like, okay, let's see what bullshit build he's using. So I beat it at level 61.
Yeah.
You were 72.
Okay.
It's a big difference. And you were using thrust build. I was using smash build.
Why would you do that?
Because smash is the coolest one.
I like the Smash one too.
The Smash one is better. Like, it's better than Thrust.
Not for that fight.
Why?
Because all you gotta do, stand back, charge, poke it. You can't do anything.
No, it doesn't matter because based off of his windups, you could easily get a charge heavy off every single time, and it staggers him too.
Yeah, I was doing that at the end.
So with Smash, you can't do your varied attacks. He has a built-in parry that counters that specific stance.
He doesn't.
So you can't do that.
The built-in parry applies to every stance. So,
So
you know, like, so I beat the game and then I went back and I beat the game on New Game +2, right?
Okay. So
Like,
I
I've
knew you were going to
unlocked-
do this, so I prepared some information on my phone.
Great, let's hear
I
it.
came prepared for this argument.
Okay.
Okay, great.
I thought we were just going to talk about how good the
this
game
won't-
is. This is crazy.
No. This is.
I think
this
that I
is-
beat it faster than him too, though.
Oh, than him? Yeah, of course.
Than me?
I think. Well, I didn't beat it as fast as him, but I think
Of
it
course.
was like 30 to 40 minutes longer.
Okay, so first of all, I closed the tab. But if you Google easiest way to kill yellow long, it's thrust stance. You
Well,
can
the
look it up.
reason why they probably said that is because they watch my VOD. And also, yeah,
Okay,
no,
dude.
it makes sense. But like, so I went back and I did it on New Game Plus, and then on New Game +1, and then +2, and yeah, it's way easier with Smash Dance.
No, it's just cap.
Okay.
Because it's easier because you did it first as thrust, you learned the fight, and then you went to smash. So you learned it, and then you went on smash.
So why would I change it if it was better?
Because you were too lazy.
No.
You do that for every game. You pick the same build and you play forever.
But
that's the truth.
But you literally just contradicted yourself.
No, I didn't.
Because you said that I started playing it as thrust and
Yes.
now I changed it.
Yep.
So if I played all the way through,
Because it's a new
the
game.
See, now you just, now it's a new game. That's not even true.
No, because if you beat the game, you always swap builds. But when you stay in one gameplay, you always say the same one.
So now it's like, okay, so now I always do it except for when I don't do it, and then I never do
No,
it.
I say for every game you do
Right.
it, now it's a new game because your New Game Plus is in the title, New Game Plus.
Well, no, that's not a new game. It's a new build. I mean, I've been using the same thing the whole time.
Exactly, for this one.
Well, that's because I learned the Smash Dance was better. It was better for running, and it's better than
I know,
Thrust
Smash
Dance.
is
more
better.
fun, too.
Smash is a better overall build.
Right.
But for that fight, the thrust one's the best one.
Well, I mean, if you don't use the smash, if you play badly, you're right.
Does it justify an extra hour, though?
You're so cap.
Does it justify an extra hour, though? The stance?
Absolutely.
For sure.
It
For
completely trivializes the entire fight.
Wow.
You hold X, because he just stands there and walks.
Yeah.
Unless you walk into a certain distance, he will continue just pathing, so you can charge in front of his face, and then you get a free hit.
I mean, you can do the same thing with Smash
the
Dance.
facts.
I did the same thing with Smash Dance, though.
That's crazy because
Yeah,
I did the
what
same.
level were you?
Oh, now it's the level.
I don't know.
It's
Well, I'm
the
just saying,
So
you know?
eventually it was the stance.
I mean,
then it was
I
the
didn't
level.
farm at all,
Then
so
it's
probably
new game
like-
plus. Then it's like, oh, she's over leveled. Now it's, oh, well, you didn't do the same thing. You knew the fight. Like, look, man, it took you a long time. It's fine. Like, it's fine. Like
2 hours, 2.5 hours during a 7-day-long subathon. No breaks.
You were tired.
I was exhausted.
You
for
were
sure.
tired. That's why it happened.
I was exhausted.
For sure.
The right is, he died. I beat it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take shit from the big shield guy in Elden Ring DLC because it was too hard for you.
It worked.
Yeah, but you had to swap because it was too hard.
Yeah, of course. I don't want to spend 3 hours doing a boss fight. It's going to take forever.
I did it the right way.
I've got to beat like 50 other games.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with Emmy clearing it faster. Maybe you did. I'm going to check your VOD. You were probably using the lightning resist build.
She did. She did clear it faster.
With the
What's the lightning resistance build?
Well, there is items that make you more resistant to lightning before that fight.
Then no.
What level were you?
I don't fucking know.
What armor were you using?
I don't fucking know.
I'll check. Listen, all playthroughs are different.
Just know, I don't farm. I don't give a fuck about armor, so it was
Same.
probably worse than yours.
Knockout. You say probably? I'll check.
Right now. You're
Yep.
going to do that right now.
Yeah, you'll do your
go
thing. I'll
ahead.
check.
Go ahead. Yeah, no, it's fine. So I unlocked everything in the game. I bought every single weapon. I played through it. Like, I'm going to be honest, that last boss on New Game Plus 2, man, I was there, I'm going to be honest, for 3 days after.
3
The final
days?
boss.
Yes. Like, what? Like, if you do a charged heavy hit, it makes his health go like that, like fucking nothing.
Is it bullshit or is it actually hard?
I was playing like shit, honestly. Like, and then
Well, I don't think the final boss is the hardest.
really, who is Erlang?
Yeah. I thought
Have
he
I
was
fought
way
him yet?
harder.
He's a joke. No,
Okay.
I thought he was really easy. Like, I beat him first try. Yeah.
Really?
On New Game Plus 2, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure. But not that last boss. Like, because usually, I think the reason why is that I just usually expect to like heal through everything and just kill them anyway. And he actually had so much health I couldn't do that. So I had to actually learn the mechanics, which was terrible. But yeah,
I'm not used to those kinds of games, the last boss being actually a challenge, because for some reason they always make him just like some fucking bitch.
like a joke boss, right?
Yeah.
Cinematic fights.
I feel like they do that because like they want people to be able to finish the game, and then they put like the hard fights that are kind of like off the beaten trail, and so like those are the ones that are like really challenging, like
Yeah, that's
Melania or I don't know. I'd have to think. Well, besides Radon in the Elden Ring DLC was the hardest boss, I feel.
True.
Yeah, so like they kind of
Oh,
changed it a
true.
bit.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but in every single Dark Souls game, I'm trying to think. Yeah, every single
Yeah,
one
like
of them.
Elden Beast, a bitch.
Joke, yep,
Gwen,
total
a
joke boss.
bitch.
Gwen, massive joke.
Yeah.
Soul of Cinder, massive joke. Narshala or Aldia the Scholar, total fucking joke. That's from the Dark Souls 2.
It's just some bitch. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
just
know.
it really is. It's just some bitch. And so, are you done?
No,
Okay.
I can't take this slander sitting down.
Yeah, and then even like Moon, the Moon presence from Bloodborne. Well, you didn't finish Bloodborne. That's right.
No.
I crushed it.
You've got to. of course.
Orphan of Cause in one shot, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. Too bad you couldn't do that with Yell Long.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna lie, Orphan of Cause was a joke. I don't know how people say that. I don't know how people say that fight's hard.
Well, I don't know.
I found it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.